So, wonderful good morning, dear LinkedIn community and Composites Launch members, Composites experts out there. I have arrived now at JEC Forum Italia, which is the first edition of this forum in the country of Italy. I have quite a nice program lined up today. From a Formula One driver, I have also the Association of Italy in front of my camera, as well as the second level association, the 𝐄𝐍𝐉𝐻𝐾, coming up soon. Stay tuned and watch with me what they have to say. So, wonderful good afternoon, dear LinkedIn community, Composites Launch members and Composites experts out there. As you know, I'm at JEC Forum Italia, and I have here right now the president of Assocompositi, Mr. Roberto Frassine. Thank you for being my guest at the show.
Thank you.
So, Roberto, just maybe a few words about your role at Assocompositi and the purpose of Assocompositi for our LinkedIn community.
Yeah, it's very quickly. Assocompositi was founded less than 20 years ago, in a time in which the composite world was and market was growing fast in Italy, and people felt the need to have an association to protect and promote the use of composite. Then the financial problems of 2008 came, and we had to transform our services. Today we have 70 companies as part of the association and like 30 individuals, and we are working on different issues like sustainability, standardization, and of course the construction rules, which are very important in Italy for the reasons that I will explain later.
Yes, Roberto, I fully understand 2008. That was the Lehman Brothers financial crisis. So for everyone, maybe in the younger generation, that was like somebody knocked off the lights of the different markets. So
it was a turning point.
That was really a turning point for many industries. Yeah. And the other turning point, of course, was a couple of months ago. Yeah, the lockdown with the COVID. But before we go into those details, let me ask you, Roberto, what role does composites play in Italy, in the Italian market?
Yeah, composites are very important in the Italian market, for sure. We are here in a region in which the automotive sector is very important. We have all the major luxury car brands like Ferrari, Lamborghini, and many others. So definitely it's a very important sector. I would say the second sector is construction, not so much for new buildings, but for protection from earthquakes of old, especially historical buildings. And that's a very important market in Italy because we are a seismic area. And then, of course, we have the aerospace industry and the boat building industry, which are completing the picture.
Yeah, absolutely, very important sectors. Whereas, can I ask you about the construction sector in a bit more detail? In Germany, for example, composites is not a regulated and approved construction material. How is it in Italy? Do you need some construction approvals, or do you go the technical route that you say this is reinforcement against seismic problems?
Okay, that's a very good question, because Italy is probably the only country in the world where the construction rules are ruled by law by the state.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to have your material or your application approved, you have to go to the ministry and have the approval of the ministry. Right. So the rules for construction are national laws, and they are binding on all the territory. So it takes a long time, as you imagine, to have those rules approved, much more than with usual standardization procedures like CEN or ISO. Right. The good for that is that once they are approved, they are in place automatically, and it's the ministry that is controlling the application of those rules. So we are now in a very good situation after, well, I would say 15 years working hard with the ministry to have those rules approved. Most of those rules are in place, and so the market is quite controlled and stable and reliable.
So you are very advanced already in the European context.
We have a legislation which is quite advanced, not only European, but also on the worldwide
level. Absolutely, yes. Let me then move to the innovation and technology part of composites, because we're talking here about a very advanced material like carbon fibers, e-glass fibers, aramid fibers is always a very high valuable fiber. What role does technology and innovation play as a role in Italy?
It's a very important role because we are developing here advanced applications. So companies are developing constantly new materials, new processing technologies, and last but not least, rules for design for recycling and design for circularity. Because recycling and circularity is a very hot topic at the moment. Everybody is working on that. And I'm very proud to say that in Italy we have very good, not only research centers, but also companies that are very advanced in this respect. So definitely innovation and research play a central role for the composite industry in Italy.
Thank you so much about the Italian market. So before I move to Raphael, the �𝐿𝐒, the European level, you are the president of 𝐿𝐒.
Yeah, so you are a lucky guy. Two presidents in one with one person.
Yeah, and very powerful. Today I'm among celebrities anyway. I got the Formula 1 driver, Jarno Trulli. Now I got 𝐿𝐒 here at Assocompositi, the heaven on earth, right? Thank you so much for your interview, and we will welcome now Raphael.